Following a 6-month suspension of all taxes on the sister isle due to the impact of Hurricane Beryl, taxation including VAT on goods and services was reinstated as of February 1st. On Wednesday, Denise Douglas of the Inland Revenue Department met with business owners and community members in Carriacou and Petite Martinique to provide updates on the way forward.
The VAT was reinstated from the 1st of February this year. Right, so and from the 1st of February, you're charging everybody the VAT. All who's registered for VAT, they're expected to go back charging everyone the VAT. The only persons that are exempted is persons coming with a letter from the Beryl Secretariat, and that will be the persons who are doing the billing and stuff, billing back the homes and stuff like that. So they must have that letter from the Beryl Secretariat to get the exemption. That letter, and the letter will tell you treat that as a zero-rated sales and your VAT return when you're doing your next filing.
While VAT exemptions on building materials will remain in place until June 30th, 2025, residents of Carriacou and Petite Martinique are appealing for a broader tax exemption, citing the island's slow recovery. The government has pledged to review the request. Additionally, she announced that property taxes for 2025 will be waived for residents of Carriacou and Petite Martinique.
Property tax owners who didn't complete their payment for 2024, whether the business damage or not, they'll have to pay because it was due since before by June 30th, really. So you have to pay that without any penalty and interest. Persons owing prior to 2024, 2023, 2022 back years, if they're still owing for those years, the interest and penalty will be applicable still. And in 2025, there is no property tax for anyone for 2025. Whether a business was damaged, not damaged, there is no property tax for anyone in Carriacou for 2025. So this year, no one would have received a demand notice. If persons had made a payment, they could request a refund if they want to.
Meanwhile, Douglas guided businesses on how to file tax returns if they are eligible.
Persons who have had purchases, businesses, the VAT-based businesses who had VAT purchases, and did not and paid the VAT and is expecting a refund. When you file in your February return, we want you to include that in your credits. So for instance, your credit for February, your input tax for February was $10, and after February you would have spent another $10, you increase the VAT return by the additional 10. So it will be 20. If you want that refund immediately, it's a lot. When you file into the MTS, there is a section that asks you claim refund. You could apply for it there, and you can let it carry forward for future filing. So you don't have to pay this month, and maybe you go forward next March, you don't have to pay, so as you go forward until it's used up.
Rena Thomas, GBN News.